George, take it away.
Every year the selections are made and then the questions begin, and so does the second guessing. And Gene, already it started a couple of questions about surprising teams, UAB and VCU. How did the committee make the case for those two teams?
Yeah, when you look at them, and again, I know people are tired of hearing it, but we always look at how you did, where'd you play, and those things. And when you pull up their resume and you compare them against everyone else and look at how well a job they did in the regular season, they deserve to be in. And keep in mind, there's 10 committee members, and we all have different criteria. You know, there's 15 quantifiable pieces of criteria that we look at. We get information from the Regional Coaches Advisory Committee, and then we all watch teams throughout the year and get feedback from that perspective. So when you compared them against everyone else across the country, we just felt that they were earned the right to be in the field.
Colorado's a team that is not in. 6 wins against top 50 teams, right. A big win against Texas. What more could Colorado have done?
Well, you know, they had a great year. Obviously, they're a good basketball team. You know, 3 great wins against Kansas State, who are in the field. And but when you look again from the beginning of their schedule to the end, and look at their non-conference from the beginning that included their conference schedule, and compare them against everyone else, they just didn't get enough votes to get in. And that's the hard part when you don't have 37 at-large slots that you control, and most people think we have 68, but you only have 37 slots. And this year there are a lot of good teams out there, more so than previous years for me.
The field expanded to 68, and theoretically, right, maybe that was going to make things easier, but I heard you say earlier it made it harder. Why?
Right. Yeah, and just, we picked up 3 more at-large teams, obviously, and I just think it's this particular year. I think coaches across the country have done a great job, and then you have teams that are senior dominated with a lot of role players that developed over the years, and they're very good teams. And so we had a lot more teams, in my view, that really had a decent case to be an at-large team, and so we just didn't have enough slots.
Okay, thank you very much, Gene.
No,
That's
thank
the
you.
latest here. Reese, back to you.
All right, George, thank you very much. Also, I should note there, we asked Gene Smith, who is the athletic director of Ohio State, about answering questions regarding the Jim Tressel situation in football, and he politely declined.